Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Hildy's Cafe. I'm Hildy, and today we are going to break open menu number 20. It's a U.S. single meal, MRE, Italian sausage with peppers and onions in marinara sauce. And it's made by the Warnick Company. And yeah, let's have some fun. I'm very hungry. Let's see what's inside. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to do it this time. Whoops. Bashed into the camera again. I think we talked about that last video. All right. And it's not double bagged. Okay, we have your standard crackers, your information, nutritional facts. If you want to pause and take a look at that in the ingredients. Hot beverage bag, we're not going to use that. Our FRH, flameless ration heater, we'll use that. Some regular cheese spread. Trail mix recovery with beef jerky. I think I like this one. It was a little different the first time I tried it. Oh, good. Some dry peanuts, dry roasted, salted. It's about time. Looks like a pretty fat accessory pack. We'll get into that in a minute. Cranberries sliced. I think I'm going to put this with the trail mix. And here we have our main, which is the Italian sausage. And it was made on the 80th day of 2022. All right, we're going to get this out on a tray and take a look at it all. Oh, pardon me. I forgot to introduce our infamous U.S. brown MRE spoon. Let's see what this accessory pack has in it. And it's accessory pack A. We have our sugar. We have a moist towelette, some fake sugar. I don't want to use that. I don't like fake sugar. I don't like the way it tastes. Hold on a minute. We had a failure with the camera. All right, I hope that works. And where were we? Oh, yes, Bill's Brew, some coffee. I need it. I'm a little tired today. And some non-dairy creamer to go with the coffee. Some cinnamon chewing gum. A meager amount of salt. And our toilet paper from Lighthouse. A warrior must be fresh at all times. Well, I didn't see any cold drinks. Huh, just the coffee. That's strange. Well, let's get a cup going. Here, we'll use this fancy cup right here. Let's move my hunting rifle back a little bit. There we are. Well, first things first, let's get this heated up. Then we'll work on everything else. I really do appreciate all my new subscribers. Saturday when I posted my first video that I posted, I hadn't posted in a couple of months. And I started out at 194 subscribers, and this morning when I woke up, I'm up to 210. We're getting close to 300, folks. Getting really close. Squish this around a little bit, get the meat mixed in a little bit better. Well, again, they're childproof things where I can't get in it. Did you like the thumbnail that I used for this video? That orange tabby is a rescue from the Humane Society. She came to us spayed at 8 weeks old. She's a really good bird cat. She really is good at getting the birds. In fact, she's chased a couple of birds into the house before, and then I've had to go to rescue them. You know those grabbies? You know, you squeeze the trigger and then they pinch like this. She always chases one up into the same place on a certain curtain rod in my living room. And then I take the grabby and grab the bird gently and do it outside. Well, not do it outside. I put the bird outside. So let's put the cheese in. We'll have some warm cheese. Do you hear it? I sure do. And I wear hearing aids. Okay, we're going to let that do its thing. There's my rock or something. All right. Coffee. That's the next important thing. I'm surprised we didn't get any cold drinks. I thought we sure would. But I guess a canteen of cold water works. And then a nice cup of hot coffee, even better. It's nice and freeze-dried. And I think I'm going to pass on the sugars. I just prefer just plain old cream in my coffee, and that's it. And look at this, folks. Oh, I sharpened my knife. And I still didn't cut it in the right place. That's funny. As Brave Belly says, that cut like butter. Well, I want to give a shout out to other reviewers. If you haven't already, you ought to check out Germs. You ought to check out Paul's gear review. I want to give away from him. And he was the one who introduced me to the Ammo Can Man. I think his link, you need to go to one of it, Paul's gear review. One of his videos has a link to Ammo Can Man. And I do believe that that offer is expired. Because I ordered one case through Paul. And then I ordered another 2 cases from that Facebook on the Reels. And it hasn't gotten here yet, the 2 cases, but the 1 case got here not too long ago. And in my last video, when I said I tried another MRE, I don't just keep 1 case sitting around. I'm in excess. Here's the cranberries. I'm starting to open up stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Coffee still isn't made. But here's our cranberries. Don't know what's going on with me. All right, hot water. That looks like a good cup of coffee right there. Today is a beautiful sunny day. Between my 2 appointments that I had today, I could either put out a video or go fishing. Well, you see what won. I think I'm going to go fishing tomorrow. Saturday here in Michigan is opening day for trout season. I'm excited. But trout are kind of elusive. You know, they're picky eaters. But don't you worry, people. I have tips and tricks to get me a fish in my bucket. Okay, we got the coffee. Why don't we give this a taste? Nice and rich, creamy. It smells good. Good truck stop coffee. When my Gina was alive, oh, that's hot. We lived in a travel trailer for a while and toured the United States. And there's a point to this story about the coffee. And one of our goals was to find the best cup of coffee that the United States has to offer. We found it in, all places, Mount Pleasant, Texas. Where I live in Michigan, I live about 45 minutes from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. How funny is that? But Bill's Brew reminds me of truck stop coffee. You know, nice and strong, stout. It'll put hair on your chest or wherever. Why don't we put the crackers over here? Is there a tear notch on this? Nope. I spent about an hour with a sharpening stone on this knife, and it was really dull. The last time I really paid any attention to this knife is this is my skinning knife for when I go hunt deer. It helps me get the entrails out, and then I just skin the whole thing in a little less than an hour. I know a lot of people can do it faster, but I have to move a little bit slower. And probably take a little more coffee breaks than what most people do. But that's all right. All right, and that's your trail mix with, here's a piece of beef jerky. Here's an almond. Some cranberries. And that's it. And then here's, oh, is it cranberries? I think it is. Yep, they're sweetened cranberries. And these ones aren't too sweetened. And here's a cranberry here. And we'll grab a couple of peanuts. How's that look? That looks pretty darn good. Let's go take a bite. All right, let's give this a taste. Yes, it all works together. There's not too much flavor of any one thing. I'm glad they decided to start salting these again. It's not really heavy on the salt, so it's not very thirst-provoking. And the tartness of the cranberries offset the saltiness of the peanuts. The almonds are good and crunchy. They're not salted. I believe they're just kind of roasted. They aren't raw. And the beef jerky just has enough of a subtle flavor that it just all works. That tastes like more. Here's another bite. That's some good stuff. Let's wash it down with a little bit of coffee. That coffee is one thing, and that one thing is hot. Ooh-wee, so is this. Just mixing the food around a little bit. The top part's a little chilly. So if I get the bottom part squished up towards the top squished towards the bottom, I think it'll be A-okay. I can't wait. I think that's going to be tasty. All right, let's give this a knead. I wish you could feel how hot this is. It's almost too hot to touch. I took advantage of my wood stove yesterday. I made a 5-bean soup with a ham bone and extra ham left over from Easter. The beans were Great Northern beans, black beans, pintos, lentils, and navy beans. It was really good. And I enjoy cooking on the wood stove. It means I can just kind of hang out on the couch and just look over every once in a while and see what's going on. Oh, look at the glisten on that cheese. It's really melty. Too bad I don't have any tortilla chips right here. I make nachos. This is an MRE hack. I really enjoy this artificial cheese when it's warm. It reminds me when I used to go to the movies as a kid and we go up to the concession stand and get nachos. And of course they had this 7-Eleven cheese that they just squirt on all of your little round chips. Let's give it another taste. It's really tasty. I like that. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. let this finish heating up. I do believe this is hot. Oh my goodness, it's still screaming hot. I think I'm going to tear it down here so I don't have to put my hands inside and possibly give myself third-degree burns. Well, maybe. Well, like I say in every video a couple times, my goodness. That is so hot. I feel the steam coming off of it. I don't know if you can see the steam still coming out. It's still quite hot. I'm going to put this over here. Ouch. Son of a biscuit eater. That was hot. Well, the main has 360 calories in it. It only has 14 grams of carbs. And 16 grams of protein. That's not bad. Well, hi, Jenny. How are you, happy dog? My old girl decided to come visit me. If she hangs out, I'll have her come on camera. Have her say hello. I know what she's doing. She's waiting for some of this. Uh-oh. And there's Winnie. You can't talk to one without talking to the other. Oh, I just got a whiff. Smells really tomatoey. Look at that in there. Just slide on out. Get every little drop. Boy, this is quite a warm meal. I would be happy if I was humping 50 or 75 pounds all day, then sitting down on a stumper in the dirt, chowing on this. That would be really good. All right, we have sausage. Looks like here's some red pepper. Let's see. I don't see any onion. It must have kind of melted in. But let's give this a taste. It smells really good. I think it needs just a little bit of salt. Ooh, it's a little spicy. Not too spicy for me, but it was a surprise. It's all the salt I need and want. As you all already know, and for you new subscribers, I enjoy salt. I understand that it enhances flavor. But, you know, I've never been a salty person when I was younger. You know, I'm a salty retired sailor now, but, you know, that's a whole different story. Let's try another bite. There you go. Get a Good look at that glisten from the tomatoes. The flavor of these sausages in the South, mainly Louisiana, they have a sausage called andouille. It's similar to I'm going to butcher the name because I'm overthinking it. Chirozzo? Oh, well. Anyway, it's Mexican spicy sausage. And this tastes like a good andouille sausage. It resembles, like a kielbasa or whatnot. And this is thinly sliced. The meat's a little dry, like it's been cured a little too long. There's not enough, probably needs a little bit more fat in there. The tomato sauce, it doesn't matter what US MRE you get. The tomato sauce, I think they just make it in 1,000-gallon barrels. That or they purchase it from Chef Boyardee, because most of the US MREs that have a tomato sauce base, including the ravioli, the tortellini, a little bit of the chili mac. You can taste Chef Boyardee in here. Let's just try some of the sauce. That's pretty good. Oh, here's a chunk of tomato. But it's not overpowering. I keep spilling all over the place. I'm going to have to put this towel in the washing machine. And the tomato sauce has a little spice to it too, not just the sausage. I bet this is what you're supposed to do with a cracker. Let's give this a test. Oh, there we go, spilling again. The cracker kind of tones down the heat, which I guess is fine if you're not a fan of the heat. And you have a sensitive mouth. Let's try a little bit of cheese on here. That looks good. I hope it's focusing good. With the addition of the cheese, I feel like if I come across a patch of wild cilantro, I'd pick it and put it on here. That cheese is giving off that vibe that I really need to have a little cilantro on this. I know it's weird, but it's amazing how one little ingredient can just kind of change your whole meal. All in all, this is pretty darn tasty. Well, I'm going to finish the rest of this off camera and I'll come back with some final remarks. That was a very good meal. It's not so much the sausage that's spicy. It's the sauce that's spicy. Because when all the sausages were gone, there was just sauce left. And with each spoon, my mouth got a little warmer and a little warmer. But as promised, I'm going to show you my kids. There they are. They would like a sausage. Do you like one, Winnie? There you go. You tell the fine folks what you think about it. Here you go, Jenny. This little girl is 13 years old, and she's almost 11. The crackers were really good. The cheese was really good because it was heated up. The recovery mixes and the peanuts and all of that, you know, it's pretty redundant and a little bit of an overkill, in my opinion. Well, darn it, I moved the camera and now I can't get it fixed right. There we go. Let's clean our fingers. I have dog slobber on them. Not that I mind, it's just, I don't want to go start self-inoculating myself and wind up, you know, having dog slobber in my ear or in my nose or somewhere I don't want dog slobber. So let's put the dog slobber on this moist towelette. Like I said, strong one direction, real weak the other direction. I think the military buys these in bulk from Applebee's or Chili's or something. But these three components, they could have put something else in there, like some applesauce or applesauce, or a cold electrolyte beverage. That would have been really good. Probably something other than orange Reichly. You ought to give her a look-see on the YouTubes. She's really fun. Finish the last almond. The last little bit of coffee. That's really good. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me eat this ration as much as I enjoyed eating it. I've been batting 100, or whatever that saying is. I don't watch too much baseball. With my ration choices lately, they're all been pretty tasty. But if you like what you see, like what you hear, you like my silly jokes, dry humor, whatnot, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Give me a comment in the chats. It really helps with my algorithm and it reaches more people. So the faster I get to 300 means the faster I get to 500 and then 1,000. And then I can open up my shop and you can buy lots of goodies. I'm in the middle of developing, in my mind, t-shirts and t-shirt sayings, which are also going to spill over to pint glasses, coffee mugs, stickers, maybe magnets. I'm not sure. Who knows? I might make a bobblehead of myself with the blue hair and just always, you know, bobbling. That'd be kind of fun. Or one of those little solar flowers with my head on it, and then, you know, my hands, and you put them on the dashboard of your car and the sun activates them and make them, you know, do what, you know, kind of do this with their hands. Anyway, the like, subscribe, the share, and the comments, it's all free. It just takes less than 10 seconds out of your day just to do that, and it's free, and it'll really help me. I really enjoy this hobby, and the money that I make from this channel is going to go right back into these rations. A lot of the ones that I'm going to be showcasing, the 24-hour ones, they cost a lot of money, and I'm on a disabled veteran pension. If you know what that means, you don't really earn a whole lot of money. So you see how it's important for me to get the subscribers in and all of that. So I can just keep making more content, and still haven't forgotten about those lemon no-bake cookies. I'm going to get to that. Well, anyway, y'all take care. And I'm not going to give you a long spiel, but you know exactly what I'm going to say. Be nice. Doesn't take that much energy. Doesn't take that much effort. Just be nice. Smile at somebody. Make eye contact. Whisper hello. It'll make them wonder what you're up to. It's like, why are these people talking to me? Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to make a long spiel. Just be nice. Makes you feel good. Makes them feel good. All right, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.